Hello. Sturdy. Hi. Welcome in. We're playing Fall Guys because I don't know what else to do. So I've been doing some random knockouts unless I get into a party with anyone. Hello, Sarius. Hello. Welcome in. You join once you can. Okay. Well, so in the mornings she doesn't stream with me because she's still sleeping. I have early morning streams. She has like 10 a.m. streams on some days, and then we both stream on Thursday nights and Friday nights. Yeah, so we have our schedules. May EP morning person. Yeah, I has my coffee. I got a little bit of a late start, sort of, because Solo wasn't feeling good today, so making sure that he was all set in bed. I've done this map so many times, I still don't like it. Thank you. Ow! Whoa! That worked. Cool. No. Why are you putting me that way? I will check that message in a moment. Just dang it. I hate this map. Alrighty. I can type the names right, but can't say them right. Yeah, I said May, not Faye, LOL. Nice, yeah. But I need to make sure I have the YouTube up just so that I can see when people message. But I was actually thinking about doing edits on stream, but what I'm editing right now, I hate this one. I do not like the ones where you have to like jump through like the hoops that are randomly placed, or like this one, because it really is a lot of RNG, like if you spawn or if you're near lights. But the one I'm editing now isn't quite family friendly because of some of the words, so didn't want that on stream. I'm like, I guess I'm going to just hope. I really just do not like dang it. Like, Like, I was able to get that one and that one. So I was, like, lucky that 2 spawned right there. 3. But can I get the last 2 before someone else? Who knows? Okay, I cannot jump. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yeah. So it really is just RNG of like, will the light turn on? Hello, Heartfelt, and you are Steve, okay? You are Steve. So hello, Steve. Hello, welcome in. Good morning. Oh, are you kidding me? Another one of these. Okay. Not a good start. Because oh my gosh. There's already people like grabbing. No, there's no way because, yeah. I got pushed out of the way so many times. But it wasn't the first round. It was the 3rd round, so that was a decent amount of points. So, sorry, are you actually at work or did you end up taking off today because of head? Were you able to go to work today? Ooh, track attack. I can try to do what I want to do on this. I've not mastered it yet. I just cannot. Why did you grab it? Just fall if you're gonna fall. Okay, yeah. I don't understand how people can say just stay on the top. I mean, like, it's not that simple. What time is it for you? Almost 7 a.m. It's before my kids wake up. But because Solo is sick at home, I will have to get off by 8:30 this time. Yeah. We stream... So I stream every morning around 6:30. I tried to stream at 6:30 at least. Till about 9 o'clock Central. Then on... Yes, the trick to this game is not falling. Yeah, that's the trick. Ow. Or getting smacked in the face. That's another not... That's also, like, the trick. That's pretty early. Yeah, so my kids wake up around 9 o'clock. So I like to be up when they get up. Why do I just ragdoll during that part? And then Thursday night and Friday nights, so Thursday nights, me and my twin and some other people in our group, including Suri, sometimes, most of the time, actually recently, we'll stream random collab stuff. And then and then Friday nights, me, the twin, and our husbands stream. And then me and my husband stream on Saturday afternoons when we don't have anything else, other things to do. So, but today for breakfast, they're having cereal. Something easy because I also have to take care of a sick husband today. You want eggs? Yeah, right now the only eggs we have are for some dinners. I have to go to the store again. Although, hopefully in a few months we'll have made our own eggs because we have chicks that we're raising. Sometimes they can be heard. So far, the weather seems to be doing pretty well. It's supposed to rain like for 5 days straight, but... Yep, I just can't get that past that part. I don't understand it. Nice. Yeah, we live in rural areas. Very rural. We're about an hour away from We're about an hour away from the big city in our state. An hour and a half from the second big city from our state. So... my husband does have to go to the city for work, so most mornings he's driving an hour. I really enjoy the races more than like the getting hoops and such, or the limelight. Or unless it's like one of the maps like the hippo or the rhino. The rhino. Wish I had a husband. Yep, we've been married for almost 8 years now. May and her husband have been married for 9. Ow! Come on! Come on. Let me up. This one. There's ones I don't mind. This one I hate. Like this version of this map I hate. Absolutely hate. It's so... It's more so that it's so unforgiving during that part. Okay. Try to stay near. Nope. No. It will. This. Oh my gosh. I can't. It's so, it's unforgiving because you just ragdoll so much. Okay. Nope. Those things are horrible. Come on. Dang it. It didn't jump. Yeah, so it's like, you just ragdoll a little bit and you're screwed. Remember, you don't want to fall. This game frustrated me, I can't play it. Yeah, we hadn't played it for a while because the update that they did about a few months ago really broke the game. It was horrible. Like, it was unplayable for people who just like to play the game. Because once they added the creator maps, and they tried to force the creator they tried to force the creator maps on you. So when you were playing squads or duos, so you were playing the classic rounds that are supposed to be maps from the company, like from Fall Guys. But instead, they have all these broken maps that are made by players in the game instead. Meaning they were trying to not have to do work themselves and make the player base make the maps. That's when, like, I think half of the Fall Guys community dropped out. Half of the Fall Guys community dropped out. That they actually took away that, like, they kept the creator maps, which is half of these are creator maps, but they brought back the original maps as well. And when you're playing squads and duos with your friends, it's all the original maps, not the... Because the issue was with the creator maps, the only criteria for it was, I did say that on Thursday nights and Friday nights, we collab. Me and my twin play together, along with friends, and then we also have our husbands that play with us on Friday nights, and my husband plays with me streams with me on Saturday afternoons whenever we have nothing else to do. If we have an event, then we obviously can't stream. But I cannot stream in most afternoons because I have 5 kids and I homeschool my kids. Oh my gosh. It wasn't even going yet. I will check that message in a moment. This one is deadly. Another one of those, like, sort of creator maps that I really do not like. That person just climbed right back out. Okay. Well, I liked and subbed, so hopefully I'll catch y'all sometime. The only reason I'm up this early is I woke up super thirsty. Okay. Yes, so, there might be times that you'll see, like, the channel go live, but it will not be me because it will be Twin. Yeah, that's like how I like to show that, hey, I'm not here, I'm not gonna try to attack you. I'm here just having fun. So there are times where our brother, Maze and my brother will be live. And so he'll go live on the channel as well. We also have, some of our, like, stuff, or some of our, channel, like, videos will feature, like, we have Zenith, Carrot, and Kitsune, who are a part of the group. As well, we have Zenith, Carrot, and Kitsune that are part of the group. And then there is me, May, and then our husband, Solo Gray. They don't ever go live on the YouTube side, but we go live on the YouTube side when we're playing with them. As well as the, and hello, Leba Reno, hi, welcome in. We have, and then our sister Shamrock.
Hello.
Hi, sorry.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Rawr.
So you were able to make it to work today?
Yeah, but I have a doctor's appointment now to get a shot for the migraine.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I was already halfway towards work when I started feeling the migraine again. I'm like,
Dang it.
So, I'm going to be worn out all day today because of the migraine like I have been the last 3 days.
Tell them I said hi. Hearts Steve says hi.
Hello.
So this is Surrey. They are not officially a part of the group, but they are Sibby to the group.
Yep.
Only reason why they're not officially apart is because our group is for streamers who are family friendly, but we have friends that are not family friendly.
Yep. I don't know. I'm starting to be family friendly because of you guys.
More so, yes.
I have noticed that. We're normally like off the wall crazy and not family friendly before the whole reason me constantly streaming with you guys.
Yes. So, I am Faye. My twin, the blue-haired one, is May. Suri is the one in the corner.
Rawr.
And you just disappeared on my main screen. I do not know where you are.
Whee!
So on the main screen, I do not know where you are. And I can't really check until I'm out of until I'm out of the rounds because yeah.
That is fair. That is very, very fair.
Yeah.
I'm also going to explain. As Hati, I was extremely unfamily friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm being myself again instead of trying to play a certain persona.
Yes.
Mimi wasn't as out there as Hati was. But still, like, borderline PG-18, PG-16 at best.
Yes. Yeah, we have like what we say is like we have like our group, but then we have like honorary members that are like they stream with us because we
can control ourselves.
You guys control yourselves while you're when we're around.
Yeah. Shoot, even when like last on Saturday when I was playing Repo with Warden and like we could cuss, I was still minding my P's and Q's for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this, King of the Castle was so much fun last night.
It is fun.
It was fun. My boss texting me scared me. That's what that was for.
Oh. Remember to stay hydrated.
Yes. Hydration is key for everything, especially if you're dealing with a migraine.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I know how those feel.
I've had migraines since I can remember.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, I've had migraines for a long time. The issue was, when I was little, I was always told, oh, those aren't migraines, those are just bad headaches.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, no, my brother's doctor was the one that caught it and realized that it was a migraine.
Yeah.
And this was a kidney specialist doctor, I might add, too, that caught it and realized that it was a migraine for me.
So we are a family-friendly channel, so we try to not talk about too much about that some stuff that can go over for minors and all of that. So
yeah.
Little, oh, little, you still sound little. I know. I get that a lot. I
Trust
also
me, she's
am.
on.
I am tiny. I'm teeny tiny. My
Yeah, she is the small. She is the small one.
I is the small one. I also don't look my age. So I like. Oh, I didn't tell you this. I told people at church. I was at the store, and someone asked me for my information so they could hire me as my nanny because I did apparently do so well with with nannying the baby, and I said I'm not nannying. This is my kid.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "How old are you?" And I'm like, "Old enough to technically have 5 kids. Like,
Yeah.
technically, I could have birthed all my kids. Like, there's
Yeah.
because when my oldest was born, dude, stop with the grabby."
I gotta wait till the lawnmower guy goes away before I can get out of the van. He missed a spot.
Yep. But yeah, so like especially for people who are new to the channel, we don't it's always just a hey reminder not to talk about A, B, or C. But it's if like we've had people who are like, hey, I don't care what you say, I'm gonna talk about it, that's when it's like, okay.
Yeah, no,
has
that's
issues.
disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Oh, we've had multiple people like that where they just hello, chai latte. You're in my lobby. Awesome.
Hello.
What about taxes? Well, I don't work, so I actually don't, and I don't make enough on Twitch to warrant a tax return. But my husband works, and so we joint. So what?
I will say this: if you ever have to owe money, it's nice to put that little bit of money that you get from Twitch onto there and do your write-offs. Because I was going to owe $82 this year, and then I added my Twitch income and all the stuff that I had to pay, and now I get $32 back instead.
You're a Christian? Yes, we are. Well, I am.
Yeah.
the channel.
On your stream.
I am, and May is, and our husbands are. That's why we. So like we explain that's why we are family friendly is because or like to explain why we're family friendly is hey we're Christian.
Yeah. I'm pagan, but even my belief, you respect each other's beliefs.
Yes.
And you do what you have. You take care of those that you consider friends, and follow what they prefer.
Yes, I qualified. Okay. I've had the same. I've had the same problem, Green Lady. I only got 1,000 this year. You're Green Lady. Well, man, because it's a
yeah. I'm a dude.
Yeah, dude. But I just thought he just called you Green. Like, you're Christian too. Awesome. So I was in the middle of saying something though. Like, totally got derailed. That happens. Oh, right. Yeah, about our taxes. So because of the fact that in 2020 we adopted our 3 nephews.
What the hecky type map is that?
I do not know.
I think you gotta get to the top button.
It's more. I think it's a like it's whoever can get to the light button first gets the point.
Hmm. Go, Faye, go!
I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh my gosh! It just lagged me into the floor again, where I couldn't move.
Oh, that's stinky.
So they got the button first because I got stuck in the floor. Yeah, I'm not gonna win because I got it. Literally, I was winning, but then I got stuck into the floor.
I believe in you. You got this.
Dang it! I was literally about to tie the game. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Chai Latte. Well, you are now a wolf pup. But yeah, so for the last so because we adopted our nephews in 2020. Yeah, you win this. We got like that was 3 adoptions. So we got an adoption stipend for all 3. Like taxes. So we would be getting a ton of money back from that. And then this year, I think we just got like we just used the last of the credit. My contact. Oh. Ow. I will be right back. My contact just went into like the back part of my eye.
Oh no, ew, ew,
So
ew.
I will be right back.
Hello, chat. I cannot see the YouTube side. I can only see the Twitch side, so I do apologize if I cannot talk to you on YouTube. Only reason I can see the Twitch side is because I'm over on the Twitch side. But at least you get to watch the wonderful Fall Guys.
I am back. I do need one thing I noticed at church on Friday is I need to go to the eye doctor. I think my prescription has changed enough that it's warranted.
Yeah, probably so.
Because I was we were sharing a book and I literally started like bending over just to read the words, and Solo was like slowly moving the book closer and closer to my face.
Oh my goodness.
And I was just like, I think I need, and he was like, to go to the eye doctor? Yeah. I'm like, yeah. It's changed enough that things are blurry again. But you're only on YouTube usually. Nephews, I have one of those. Okay,
Yeah, I was telling your chat that I'm sorry for the YouTube side if I miss what they're saying, just due to the fact that I am on the Twitch side.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they said that I only on YouTube usually. Yeah. So that's why it's like most of the people on our YouTube, like they're only on YouTube. Most of the people on that was close, Chai Latte. That was a good run. Um, but yeah, so we have like people who are usually on YouTube side and people who are usually on Twitch side.
Yeah.
And then we, yeah, so like, it's like nephews, I have one of those. Okay, so I have one.
It doesn't help me anything. Help with the fact that I am on mobile, so mobile is very limited. If I was on PC, I could be on both at the same time.
You can just call me D or Hertz, by the way. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, there has been a time though I was on mobile. She had a problem on the YouTube side, and I quickly came over to YouTube side to quash it.
Hey, you got 11. You rolled an 11, almost a 12. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 4 nephews. And that's not including the 3 that we adopted. So at one point, I had 7 nephews. Okay, you're gonna defrost some bacon.
I remember.
Awesome.
There we go. I finally remembered it correctly. I got a 10 out of the 20.
Ooh. Hey, thank you for the hydrate.
I'm going to pile out the van now since the lawnmower's gone. Whee.
Oh, dang it. I was so close.
Huh. I'm going to mute up real fast, too.
Okay. Ow. Ow. Hey, I got first! I just had a lucky run of not falling on the first part, which really helped with getting across quickly. Yeah, but... Yee! That's always fun. When you can manage to get first on the race. What other games? A variety of games. So a lot of games, we play a lot of simulator games. Thursday. So like this week I'm playing Mages of Australia. Nice first. Yeah. We're playing Mages of Australia. On Thursday night we're gonna have D&D. So Thursday night, our brother hosts D&D for us. And then, after that, we're gonna be playing, Pub Life Simulator. It's not out, the game isn't out yet, but, the developer gave us a key for it. And then, Friday, we usually play, like, something like, Ludo or some chill game, Roblox, Fall Guys. It really just depends on what, our husbands want to play that day. We have, like, last week we played, RuneScape, Dragon Wilds, which came out last week on Friday. That was actually pretty fun. So we might play that again, I think this week.
Discord's being mean.
No, Discord, stop being mean. So,
I'm
but,
back.
yay! We play a lot of different games. That's why we call ourselves variety streamers, is because if it's a co-op game, we'll try it. Yeah. like we play Repo, we play Phasmophobia. Last Thursday we played Phasmophobia. Or no, actually, last Friday wasn't Ravenfall, or it wasn't. We didn't stream because that was last Wednesday, because or no Tuesday because our week was so messed up last week because of Easter. Have you tried? We want to. It's just expensive. We played It Takes Two, so like we wanted it since it first came out. I learned about it before it came out. You might get it. Yeah, nice. Yeah. See, the issue is like technically you only have to get it once because it's like kind of like the only one person needs the game. But still, it's like we have other games too that are on our list, and usually we like to wait till it's on sale. And I recently bought Inzoi because I am trapped. I found a shortcut. I found a shortcut for this map. This is still not my favorite. Oh, dang it. I hate this part, though. Nope. Yay, yay! I still hate the map, but I found a shortcut. Oh my gosh. I hate the ragdolling. Like... Oh my gosh, what is going on here? I kept ragdolling. It's like $20 each. Yeah, but I mean, you have to think about this too, is that we don't get a payout every month, and we like to use money we make from Twitch. We like to use money we make from Twitch for the games we play on Twitch. And so we probably get a payout every other month, and it's usually not much more than $50. If that. Sometimes more, sometimes less. It really just... Because you can only... I think you only get a payout once you hit 50. So, and then that, you know, you also have to think, okay, I have to pay for the subs that I have. We have our Google Drive subscription. Automod. Nah, it's fine. Automod is stupid sometimes. That's not, as long as it's not the actual word. We don't mind. Well, for that one at least. But yeah, like we have our Google. We also have our website domain that we have to make sure that we are able to pay, and that is where we sell our merch. I don't like swearing either. Yeah, we tried to. Basically, we started streaming and everything in hopes that there would be content that our kids would be. We would know, like, hey, our kids like this.
Yeah.
Or we wanted stuff to be there so that our kids could
Eat. I can tell you exactly when Twitch went from being where you had to have a maximum of $100 before they pay you out to $50.
Yeah.
Because I had been a Twitch affiliate for a year in 2020. It was 2021, September of 2021, when they lowered it to where the payout was $50. USD, I might add. So if you live in a different country, it would seem like a smaller amount because of how the conversions work.
Yeah.
And on top of that, Twitch takes their money out to put it into extra money out to put it into your PayPal, and PayPal also takes their cut for converting it into your pound or your dollar amount.
Yeah, that's why we don't use PayPal for our payouts.
Yep. Direct deposit into a separate bank account for me from my actual normal stuff. This way I can actually.
We have our stream bank account. Our stream bank account is the one that we use to I use to make or pay for like certain games that I'm going to stream. Unless it's like a game that I've wanted for years. Oh. I had 4 people grab me. Okay, I'm done with this lobby. If I'm gonna be like, it's the first round and it's a race. If you're gonna sit there and just grab me, what's the point? Because you're not going to pass either.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know why. It's because I have the TTV in my name.
Yeah.
I don't like PayPal. I use Cash App. I honestly don't like any of those. Like, they all take cuts.
Yeah.
PayPal
I think the only one that doesn't take cuts that are like that is Chime, because I actually have Chime, and they don't take a cut of my money.
Yeah. PayPal, the only reason why I have PayPal is because more things offer PayPal payments instead of, like, you can't, like, you don't, like, there's no, like, Cash App option or Venmo option. It's always PayPal. So that's the only reason why I have a PayPal.
Cash App and Venmo have debit cards nowadays, so you can actually use your debit cards. And Venmo is actually technically part of PayPal, so...
I know, right? I'm a campfire. Why would they grab me? I'm literally on fire.
Ugh. Ugh. I do remember a time where Cash App and Venmo didn't have debit cards. It was all just electronic based.
Yeah. Okay, so actually we do have Cash App. The only reason why is because my husband is too nice. And it was when kid's birth mom had like wanted us to get a Cash App so that, or like so that they could get like the free $5. And my husband was like, oh, maybe this will help her. And in my mind, I was like, it's not gonna help her, but okay, we can do it. We're not losing money out of it. It's not like we're giving her money. And like, we've given her, we used to like, he would give her money until it got to the point where he's like, hey, you need to start paying me back or else I'm not gonna do this anymore for you.
Yep.
And the court system is so stupid because the way that it, like, they should have severed the rights so like sooner than they did. The issue is like they got their kids taken away. They wanted to reunite. That wasn't happening. Like literally both of them were in jail.
Yeah.
Hey, this is cool. Yeah, it's a streamer AI thing that will do like yeah. And then Spikebot, I created Spikebot for it's like Frosty, it's called Frosty Tools, but you can use a bot account.
Yep.
But
like I use Frosty Tools, and for me, it comes up as a VTuber bot.
VTuber bot. Yeah.
also might mix it up well if you're a Pizza Bot too. So
Yeah, streamer bot for us comes through Spikebot. I did stream before, but was really confused about the interfaces and all that. Yeah, I mean, May and I started with YouTube before, like, we started doing, we got used to OBS first with just recording videos, so there wasn't the pressure of actually streaming. But
see, I think almost everybody that started streaming started out on YouTube first, especially the originals on it, and then moved to YouTube. But like, I didn't know of OBS at the time. I didn't start using OBS until 2017 because I was using Splitcast 2016 for streaming, or XSplit, not Splitcast. It used to be called Splitcast. Now it's called XSplit.
Started on Twitch using OBS. Yeah. So I think what helped us is that there was a Twitch partner that we had gotten to know really well, and he helped us set up our OBS for our first stream. We don't watch him anymore because it's like, and it's the it's the classic why don't you watch a streamer? Is it because of the streamer? No, it's because of their community. Or their mods. It's because of their mods that we don't watch them anymore.
Well, their mods are still part of their community. So.
Yeah. So it's like, it was because of their mods that we stopped watching. Because things that streamers would say, hey, this is okay, or would ask us questions, the mods would get mad at us because we answered said questions.
Yeah.
Like, literally, this streamer asked us, oh, you're Wolfpack Gamers. Are you on YouTube or Twitch? And we said we want to be on Twitch. And we talked about, and he asked about the channel. And I got, like, a message saying, hey, you need to stop, self-promoting. And I'm like, he asked, and I answered.
Yeah.
I was being nice.
That was someone being power hungry. I had a mod like that, and when someone finally came and told me that they were being like that, I'm like, oh, really? Okay. Stripped them of their mod.
Yeah. And also, like, this person would be talking about, like, mental health, their mental health issues, saying, hey, like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and they were like, oh, don't do that, like, we're here to support you. And there was one time I was like, hey, like, I can't be in here, I'm in the ER with my kid.
Yeah.
That message got deleted. Because it was too triggering. You talked about harming yourself. How is that not triggering?
That's not triggering. That mod would have been yeeted out of my community if it was my mod.
But this guy was a little bit too, like, he has, like, too much of a presence, so it's like not everything would actually get back to him, so we just stopped watching. I mean, like, it just got to the point where we just didn't want to be there. There was this other streamer that he actually doesn't, like, he actually stopped streaming for a while. So, like, I'll still, like, if he does a stream, I'll catch his day. But he, like, only plays Fall Guys. And he, like, it was actually fun. Like, he actually, like, he was pushing per partner and, like, had the people, but he also, like, was very close with almost everyone. Good luck with that final. Yeah, I don't like this final. Mods power tripping. Yeah, mods power tripping. One of his mods actually, like, so We were playing Fall Guys, and he had this rule. He had this rule like, hey, we're playing, do not hit, do not, I did not die.
Da-da-da.
But I'm about to die. I literally was
Oh, no.
stuck. I was stuck on a floating rock. So I got second place though. It's actually not too bad. It's just, but one of his mods, there was like, he said don't grab like the blue beans, because we would be like sniping in, or like, we'd be all in like the same lobby, and if you were blue, you were nice to blues, you would spin with blues. And I wasn't playing. I wasn't even playing, I was watching it happen, and May was the one playing. May was playing it, and I was watching, and I saw that May kept getting grabbed. And I was on the phone with May, and she's like, this person, like, I know who this is, because their name is literally their Twitch name. They're grabbing me, and it's one of the mods. So I put in chat, it's like, hey, May's getting grabbed by so-and-so. Hey, goodbye, Chai Latte, thank you for coming in, and don't be sorry. Life comes first. And so I sent, and he was like, hey, remember, we're not grabbing. He sent me a Twitch whisper saying, F you.
Whoa.
And what did I do? I screenshotted it, sent a DM, or a Discord DM to the streamer and said, hey, can you check your DM? And he like went off on him saying, tell them you're sorry. And he sent me another whisper saying, F you again. So I said, hey, I got another message. And he was like, okay, yeah, he's like, you're no longer mod. So I got someone demodded on his stream.
That's funny. That is so
But
totally funny.
I mean,
It's so
like,
deserved.
you don't, like, the streamer tells you a rule, and I was even just, like, saying, hey, even he was just like, hey, like, this is just a reminder, you're not in trouble or anything, just a reminder, blue people are nice, you don't... And the fact that he cussed me out, and I was just like, I just started laughing when I saw it, because I'm like, gee, does he think he can get away with this? I think so, because he probably, because no one really checks whispers, you know, too much. Like, there's times where I've seen whispers where I'm like, oh, like, I haven't seen this whisper. Oh, that was from a couple months ago. And I just so happened to have seen it pop up. Some people can't handle Vein I know.
They can't.
So far, we've not had issues with our mods. Most of our mods are official people of the group now. Except for one, and even them, we consider that they're honorary members, because the only reason why it's like... honorary members are members of the group that we don't want to... It's like, we will stream with them. but we don't want to force the family friendly on them. Like when they're not streaming with us, like you and Grim and Warden.
Yeah.
Y'all are like, hey, you are part of our group as our like friends, but we don't want to force the family friendliness on you, where like you guys are allowed to curse on your own streams. But when we're doing collabs, that things are more PG-13, PG-16. Like, I mean, I knew that some people, whenever we played Phasmophobia, I knew that, like, hey, there might be slip-ups. So that's why...
Which I was actually shocked I didn't.
I know! I was happy! But, to be on the safe side, we were like, just in case, let's say it's PG-16, because you don't... There's no...
Yeah, it was just so weird that I randomly, like, managed not to. It's like, anytime I started to say something like that, I just, like, bit my tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Not literally, but, like, in the sense.
Mm-hmm.
And just went type stuff and held it. See, I think what it is I'm not as bad now that I am out of the haughty mindset and back into my own mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wasn't as bad before I was haughty. It was when I was haughty, I was really, really bad. But now that I'm back to being myself, no, I'm not. By the way, I'm still missing off your screen.
Yeah! I'm dead. See,
I'm just a disembodied voice.
There you are! I found you!
Yay! I have been founded!
Yeah. So, yeah, like, so for, Hearts, if you, the Twitch side and the YouTube main side are different. It's a different layout than the YouTube Shorts. Because it's actually for computers instead of, like, a vertical.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes Suri was on the YouTube Short side, but wasn't on the main side.
Yep. I was just like, MIA?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are all hearing a disembodied voice?
Yep. Hope y'all had a good Easter. Yes, you too. Hi, Slick. And ow, that hurt, Gumble Gobble. It was good. Yeah, it was a chill Easter for us. Oh, funny story. Suri knows this story. Is, at church. We had way more people than we thought we were going to have at church. Because of one family.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me this.
We were, like, so we go to church and we knew that, like, half of our church is going to be out because they're doing family stuff, like, with, so we were like, okay, Solo helped set up for church, and we set up all the chairs that we normally set up, when Solo and a few of the other men actually, like, they noticed that there was a bus that was stopping in front of our building, which is like on the road. Bus stopping on the road, like a quarter mile away from the building, but like it's in front of our building. And we're so confused watching like 14 to 15 people clamor out of this bus, all in church clothes. And we thought, oh, they're going to the big church next door. No, they started coming towards our building. And Solo looks at me and says, like, go poke the pastor, like, go get him here. So I go over and I'm like, he's in the middle of a conversation. He looks at me and I'm like, you might want to see this, because we don't get new people at our church often. Every once in a while there'll be someone new. So whenever there's a new car, everyone like clamors to the window going, new person? Like, who is that? Like, who is that? Who? Everyone's like, do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Hello, penguin. And the funny thing is, it's like he comes over to the door, sees this bus, poke the pastor. Yeah, I mean, like, to, like, say, hey, come over here, like, poke the pastor on the arm. And we're all friends. I mean, his kids are, like, best friends with my kids, so. And he comes over and his eyes just bulge out of his head. Like, he's just like, what? Like, there's a bus full of people coming to church. And mainly, he looks at Solo, looks around and goes, where are we gonna put them? Like, good thing we just bought new chairs. So they had to go and grab the new chairs out. Hope I'm having fun. Yes, I am having fun. And so we bring it, and it turns out that I guess a few of the kids were taught piano by my pastor's daughter. And it's like a mom and dad, and they have 10 kids, and I think they brought like a friend as well as like a couple of cousins.
So they just happen to have a bus to drive around everybody.
Yes. But that bus didn't stay, so the bus left. Meaning someone drove them. But it was just hilarious though, like our teeny tiny church. Of course, my kid, though, my 7-year-old does have, or not 7-year, my 6-year-old, ever since he was little, he, like, a lot of noises have bothered him. So he comes over to me and is just like, it's too noisy. And this is why we like going to a small church, is because of that. And, so I told him to go sit in the bathroom until church started. Because at least then it would be less noisy because everyone would be at church. Yes. So our church, we do this. Our church is different than a lot of. I've never actually seen a church that does what we do. We have our service. So it starts at 10:30. Our service starts at 10:30, and at noon, we finish up and we have lunch together. So everyone brings food and we have lunch together. After lunch, we have communion, and then we have like a Saturday, have like a Bible study right after lunch on a normal day, on a normal Sunday. And so usually most of the church members will actually stay the entire time. The main reason why is because we've never like felt like Sunday night, and this was true for us too, because we used to travel an hour to go to church. We have multiple people who are traveling around an hour, like 45 minutes to an hour to come to church, so they're not gonna want ears. Hey, Kitsune.
Hi, Kitsune.
They're not gonna want to do like Sunday evening. Because why would you come to church, leave to go home, just to drive another hour to come to church? So we started doing the Sunday evening part in the... Okay, it's lagging right now. Which means I'm just going to back out. When it's the first round and it's lagging, it's not going to go well. It's yeah, so that's why we have church in the afternoon. So they actually, we were kind of glad that they left before lunch, because they didn't bring food, meaning, and we had less people than normal, meaning we didn't have that much food to be able to feed 15 more people. So, and I guess someone picked up, I'm guessing the bus came back to pick them up before lunch. So, and then we had lunch, but because of it being Easter, we didn't have our second service, so we kind of just hung out after lunch. And our kids played for a little bit. So I'll probably write off in 30 to 45 minutes go check on solo, but then I might do some editing and stay in the VC.
Okay.
So I know you might have to like get off at some point, but then
Yeah.
you can always
But, like,
when you're
yeah.
able to come back in and just be muted.
Yeah.
Also, same for you, Kitsune. If I will be in VC. I just have to check on Solo because Solo is not feeling good today. His stomach started hurting.
Wait, I'm still dealing with my migraine, so I feel that.
Mm-hmm. He just was like, he woke up this morning and says, I'm not going to work today. And I was like, oh, okay.
You know, it's migraine is bad when your coworker looks at you and is like, did you schedule an appointment to get a shot today? I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the thing. Is like now it's like I know when I have a migraine because of how it feels. And
Headaches. I notice migraines, which is why I get migraines, because it'll start out as a headache and then become a migraine.
Kitten says I'm only moments away from dispatching myself so I can pop in VC soon. Yee.
Yee.
I was just thinking though, like, if you guys ever have off in the mornings and are awake, we could, like, if you have like a day that you're gonna be off that you know for sure and are gonna be awake, we could do like Phasmo in the morning.
Oh.
See, I wanna know, is there a difference?
See, I do know coming up on the 4th of July I'm off. And if I do get this job with the other company I was telling you about, I will have off every holiday and any time that the facility is actually shut down.
Nice.
So, like, there's a week in December that the plant just shuts down for repairs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I won't be in the office, whereas if I was working still mailroom, I'd be in the office even during that week. So I'd be working with power outages and stuff like that. I won't be with his new job.
Yeah,
So let's go new job.
All I know is 4th of July is I never know what we're doing because the 1st of July is our wedding anniversary.
Oh.
So, okay, I am not able, it's not letting me move. Like, the game is not letting me move right now, so if this keeps happening, then I might have to raid off sooner than I want to.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. Skitton's like jealous. Yeah, so 4th of July's are always like, I know sometimes, like, one year we were actually on a trip for our anniversary. A lot of times we try not to do our anniversary then because of the fact that it's 4th of July. Places are busy.
Yeah.
People are around. And then the last time we tried to do something for our anniversary was when I was pregnant with my baby. The boys were supposed to go to May's house, and Solo and I were gonna go on vacation. But my current 7-year-old and my current 6-year-old, at the time, of course, younger than, got hand, foot, and mouth disease.
Oh no.
They changed one of the things now.
Oh no, what did they change?
They changed that there's another way to dive, and it's annoying.
Oh no.
They changed it so that if you hit A 2 times, it dives you as well as hitting A and X.
Oh no.
So when I accidentally hit A, I'm constantly accidentally diving. Hello, Jack of all blades. Welcome in.
Hello,
Happy
hello, hello.
Easter. I know it's late, but I don't stream on Easter. Because it's on a Sunday, and I don't stream Sundays.
I mean, technically, if we want to talk about it, you kind of did stream with me yesterday.
That is true. The only reason why that was able to happen is because Solo decided that he wanted to be at his desktop and didn't want to be in Discord with me.
Fair enough.
And I said, okay, I'm going to be in the Wolf Den Discord. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, cool.
And then I get a text message like, hey, I'm in the Discord if you want to join.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but I do have everything set up for when I collab stream with you now for the for it to appear in the little thing so you can have an easier time with the editing parts.
Yeah. That was the only, actually, that's the only reason why I didn't edit on stream, because I want to edit the repo clip that y'all, like, that we did with you.
Yeah.
But
Oh, it's funny. My DM loves how I have the setup for our D&D streams to where if someone leaves, I can make their little section invisible.
mm-hmm.
And when I did that, I heard her go, "Oh no!" during the last time we streamed on Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh! What the heck? It lagged
no.
me to the side, so I didn't get the light. Dude, There's other places you can hang out. You don't have to be here.
We're trying to get your point.
Yep. Where are you coming from? I see a light, and all of a sudden, like, they're coming from the sky. They're just falling from the sky. There you go, I got the points.
Yay, you qualified.
Yeah. I was just like, odd. I've learned that for this one, I have a higher chance of getting it if I don't move at all. But I do have to, like, push people away. But no, I was just like, I would be like, ooh, there's a light, and I just see someone fall from the sky. I'm like, are you kidding me? But I
was like, where did you come from?
I still think it would be fun to do, like, if you and it would be so fun if you and Kitsune both had off on the same day. To do like Phasmo in the morning.
See, I know Kitsune. I know who he works for, so I do believe. I know for a fact they're off on 4th of July.
I don't know, because Kitsune said jealous.
What do you mean? I don't see that. Where did he say jealous?
Before Jack of all blades said something. When you were talking about
spooky.
You were talking about 4th of July, and I think, or maybe it's all holidays. Maybe you're talking about all holidays.
Yeah, because we're not off all holidays. I get some, but not all currently as the mailroom employee.
Yeah.
But I think he was talking about the new job, because the new job I would have off all holidays. And then I would have off extra days when it came to, like, plants being shut down and stuff like that. Currently, right now, the only holidays I get are the holidays that FedEx, UPS, Post Office, and them are not running,
Yeah.
which is like 4th of July, Christmas, Thanksgiving. Um, Even though they don't run on Labor Day and Memorial Day, one of us have to be in the office for the mailroom in case, even though, like, we don't even, like, I could see a point in time when we had the print jobs still, but we don't have the print jobs anymore, so there's no point in us being there.
Kitten, I got some holidays, but not all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if I remember correctly, UPS has Juneteenth off, but FedEx does not.
So, Solo's job, it's funny, on their calendar, they will have, like for, like, some random holidays, it will be, on the calendar, it will say, like, the federal and US are off, but not us.
Oh, man.
But it was just funny the way they say that. It's like, hey, you still have to come in, even though the post office and FedEx and all of them are out. And
Oh, that's stinky.
the main reason why is because he works for a payroll company.
Yeah.
So people still work on those days.
Yeah. I can hear the baby chicks.
Yes! I feel like at this time is when they, like, wake up or something.
Yeah. I still remember hearing them during repo. I'll go,
That's the thing, is the hunter, if they heard the chicks.
yes.
That's the only dangerous thing about having the chicks right now. I just love that right now. I just love that right now. All of us are kind of staying on our own platform. We're like, eh. We're all just like, eh. And then the one person that tried to, push someone off fell.
Yeah.
No! It ragdolled me. It used to be that you didn't ragdoll as easily. And yet you could get yourself back up. Ow! It'd be kind of cool if I could rank up before stream ends. Because I'm on Silver 3, and I think it's like, it goes like Rookie 1, 2, 3, Contender 1, 2, 3, Bronze 1, 2, 3, Silver 1, 2, 3, so I think the next one is Gold. Have a good rest of the day. I'm gonna get my day started. Yes, go. Thank you for joining in. I'll be raiding off soon.
Yeah.
Which, if you're on YouTube, you may not know what that means.
Because YouTube doesn't know what raids are. Ooh.
There is like somewhat of a raid, but not actual raiding. Like, not like Twitch does it.
Yeah.
And it's the way that, like, how it works. For some reason, I'm just very, like, mucus in my nose today. The way it works is, I think it's like you have to be affiliated or partnered with YouTube, and you have to have, like, put it in your settings that you don't mind getting, like, rated into. But for default, it's like only people that you yourself are subscribed to can raid you. Unless you, like, make it so that other people can raid you. And I'm like, and no one probably ever raids on YouTube, so no one changes that. So even if we were able to raid people, I don't think there would be enough of a pool to raid.
Yeah. Oh, you want to know something funny? I made Hawkeye in D&D. Marvel Hawkeye.
Mm-hmm.
And like the DM, I was like just playing around making him, and my DM was like, "Okay, we're going to do a spin-off today. Anybody have an extra character?" I'm like, "Fun fact, I just created one based off of Hawkeye." And she's like, "Oh, this will be interesting." I'm like, "Oh no, what did I do?"
One of the things I want to do with Silver and May is like if there's a day that like D&D just isn't possible.
Mm-hmm.
Or like say, hey, like not everyone can make it to D&D this week, and they let us know and we can plan this. But I want to do like little one shots of like where Silver is still the DM, but he's also a part of the campaign, and it's like based off of our lore.
Gotcha.
Where it's because like the issue is that a lot of our lore comes from our roleplay in Second Life. Silver doesn't play Second Life. So I told him, I was like, it'd be kind of fun to have some roleplay, that we can, or backstory that we can pull back from that involves you, that we actually roleplayed out. And so it's kind of like a D&D that fleshes out our backstory.
Nice.
Be like, hey, this, like, and have it where, like, each, like, one shot is based off of a different, based off a different, time period. So, like, maybe this is from the OG world that, like, where we, like, while we were teenagers. Oh, this is for, like, when we were found out the first time. Whenever Caravanners comes out, that is going to be a natural roleplay experience where we're like, this was part of our backstory where he did find us. This was before we got sent to yet another world because our magic messed up again.
I mean, also in your defense, Suri can appear anywhere, so you could like make him magically like be like Suri, and he'll appear like, yes. What did I do?
That's part of it too, is we have to figure it out. And most of our friends, we kind of figure out like how did we meet with Warden? We met by okay, this one I'm not gonna pass this one. I never do. Or okay,
I
not
think
never.
Suri would be like dumb luck you met Suri.
Yeah. But like, so for Warden, it was we dimension topped and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I qualified. I just happened to get lucky of where I spawned that multiple rings were there, and other people couldn't jump into them. But yeah, like, so for Warden, our story is that we dimension tops. He's like, hey, you're arrested, and we're like, no, we kept escaping and all that until finally, like, we were actually in jail with him when we like teleported, like, our magic messed up and teleported us away. And he's just like, huh? Just, what? And in our stead, because whenever we teleport, Silver teleports random places. Silver gets teleported into the jail. This is how Silver met Warden. And looks at Warden and says, okay, have you seen, like, half elf, half dwarf, yay high, kind of annoying, like, can be pests, will drive you insane. And he's like, yeah, they just poofed away. And just sees Silver go, oh, dang it, and use his magic crystal to, like, teleport away. And Warden's like, are you kidding me?
Funny.
So that's how, our lore with Grimm is that we sent a ton of people to his dimension multiple times. Because he's Grimm of the Graveyard.
So with Surrey, what it could be is you guys accidentally met each other, and then anytime you guys call for Surrey's like Pearson's like, what did I do? What do you need? Like just goes through the whole spew.
Yeah. Zenith is
His normal first reaction will always be, what did I do? And then if he finds out he didn't do nothing wrong, is okay, what do you need?
No, I could just see one of the times we called for you. It's like, what did I do? Nothing. What do you need? Nothing. Then why am I here?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, and then part of it could be the fact that, like, half the time we call for you without knowing we called for you.
This is fair. Especially with the phone, Surrey. And the fact that almost every time you say my name, the phone activates. So myself would be like, is she calling for me, or is she talking to her phone? I don't know. I'm going.
And then it could just be that we're like, we have adopted you as our city.
This is true.
Because, like, of course, because of, like, you being out of the group, we don't want to we don't have to bring that part into it if we don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably have maybe one or two more rounds before I can rank up. Hopefully I can get them done pretty quickly.
I can go and mute up real fast because I gotta go into the post office.
Okay.
As soon as I can. There we go.
This one has ambiance. I don't like it. Hold on. You want ice cream sandwich now? I want ice cream sandwich. I need to find an actual, like, gluten-free ice cream sandwich that I can have that actually tastes good. Those are good. Yeah! I spawned inside a block!
Hello.
Hello! I spawned inside a block!
Oh, okay, now I can hear you.
Hello. I apparently spawned inside of a block.
Uh-huh.
So I was scared I was going to be glitched. Oh, dang it. I hate these hoops. They ragdoll you so much. Okay, that one I'm not going to be able to get.
Yeah, map I actually recognize.
I do not like these maps.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of it is just RNG. Is it going to spawn where you are?
Yeah.
And it almost feels like people just falling out of the sky. Yeah. I am Blockhead now, yes.
It's raining beans.
You probably have the storm that we had.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was raining so much the last few days. It was actually supposed to rain longer, but it kind of dissipated, which is, I guess, good. We needed the rain.
Yeah.
There's the waiting for players menu should let you leave.
It's kind of strange that they never added that as a function.
It's annoying. Because you can leave before that, but if you hit that screen before, like if it doesn't let you leave before that, then you have to wait till that is over. And sometimes that takes like a minute or two just to load up.
Yeah.
And it's annoying.
Like your fate is sealed.
Mm-hmm. I just like when it's not a creator map that they show. It's actually a map that they designed, meaning it doesn't lag as much as the others.
Yeah.
I am free. I can talk again.
Yay! Yeah, I was telling people
That's
that
fine.
like I was editing, but I didn't want to edit that the one I'm editing now. I'm like, I don't want to do that on stream since every once in a while
Warden.
there is Warden. Since it's Warden stream, it wasn't family friendly, and
Yep.
because of
So there was a lot of blips.
yeah. Not even like mess ups, because since it was in our stream, they weren't technically mess ups
Nah.
because it wasn't
Exactly.
our collab. But it's hey, this cannot be at least shown on our stream.
Yep. Ah. so I did a goober because of migraine, and I realized that after I got here, I forgot the scanner to scan in all my packages.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have a lot of work when I get back to the mailroom.
Luna, no.
See, every time you say Luna, no, my brain instantly thinks of the friend that I have that is named
Oh
Luna.
my gosh, stop.
You too, huh?
Yes. Oh, okay, that's sorted. But the good thing is, since I did forget, oh, that's not even addressed to me, so that goes back into the post office. Good thing is, with the fact that I don't have my scanner, all I gotta do is load up the van, and then scan it when I get back to the mailroom.
Why is this? This is three times in a row I've gone Oopsie Legends. I don't like this one. I did qualify one time just because my RNG was good. How do you clean, like, so that, like, a desk mat that has a print on it, how do you clean it so that it doesn't, like, mess up the print?
No clue. Roger that.
Like, would it be, like, just cold wash or hand wash or...
If that's soda, oh, it's Mountain Dew. He better not drink that. That was his fault for ordering Mountain Dew that came through the post office.
What?
So one of the guys in our safety department ordered some Mountain Dews,
Mm-hmm.
and they came in a box, and I didn't know it was an 18-pack of Mountain Dews until I put it in the mail van, and it hit the bottom of the van hard.
Oh.
Like, whoa, he better not drink those. Not anytime soon, anyways. Now I realized it was a can of sodas after I heard the twing. I'm like, oh, what?
And now it waits for the owner to pull the tab.
I'm going to make sure I'm not anywhere near that section of the building when it happens. Like, why would you order sodas to come delivered to you through the post office? That don't make sense. He could have gone to Dollar General and got an 18-pack of sodas there
I
for
qualified.
cheaper.
My RNG was good.
Nice.
Whenever I'm playing the game, that the Hoopsie Legends, I try not to say, like, anything out loud about, like, if it's like, oh, hey, I only have one more, and then I won't find the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The nice thing I like about this is, like, they don't really harm you, like, if you're not the best, like, with the, because whenever they said ranked, I always thought, oh, it's ranking you against other people, so there's a leaderboard, you know?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be something like that. No, it's hey, you just have to get enough points, like, as long as you keep playing, and, yes, it starts hurting you if you, it does start hurting you if you keep failing at, it does start hurting you when you fail at, the first level. Because you do lose points when you fail at the first level. Oh my gosh! literally people were purposely turning around and jumping on my head.
How rude.
When I'm like, this is one where it's you have to, you have to keep going or else you will fall in the slime.
Yeah.
Okay. Nope, nope, no. There's a person at the finish line trying to grab people. Oh, this person is really getting mad that someone's at the finish line. Grabbing people, so they're trying to push them into the finish line. Okay, come on, just go! Literally, they were the last two left. And they were fighting at the finish line.
That's funny.
But yeah, so it's like, as long as you get past the first round, you're going to gain points. Even on the higher levels. I think once you hit gold, you start losing points if you get eliminated early. On, like, I get first level, I'm assuming. But if you make it, like, I can constantly get to, like, the second and the third, depending on what the second is.
Yeah.
I feel like for ranked, there should be, like, depending on how many points, like, how many people are left in the round determines how many points you actually get. Like, I don't know if that might be the case how it works, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. I was about to say, please don't bring me on there, bin, because I was hearing a bin moving around. I was like, no! I'm almost done with this one, and you're bringing me another one. No! Almost done loading up the van. Yay!
Yo, hi! Okay, I'm dead.
Oh!
It's okay, though. Hopefully that's enough to get me to rank up, but hello. I'm guessing Caden. Yeah, I ranked up. Now I'm at gold. Yeah.
Nice.
Gold. Do you want help? I'm actually about to raid off, so. But also with ranked, you can't be in a party.
Yeah, stinky.
For some reason, like, they don't want you to be in a party, when you're doing ranked. Which, like, I understand because it's, like, it's not, like, squads or anything, it's solos. But even in solos, you can be in a party, you're just in the same lobby. And I guess they just don't, they probably make it and want to make it so that you can't, like, cheat and have your friends, like, troll. Which I guess it makes sense. Nice. Yeah, no, I'm not even trying to get crowns. I'm just having fun. I have 30 crowns. But it's not even the game that I play mostly. But I am going to be raiding off because my husband is sick. I need to go check on him. Also, I wanted to do some editing and I can't really do that on stream right now. But I will be back tomorrow morning, probably with Mages of Australia. Wednesday morning will be probably Mages of Australia again. I do not know. Thursday morning, I might do some more of Sims 2 on Thursday. Or do Thursday night, we're doing D&D and then Pub Life Simulator. That's not even a game that's out yet. Luna, stop!
I still find it funny how I accidentally got involved in your D&D by voicing the mimic.
And so, what do you mean, what server? It depends. Sometimes I'm on US East, sometimes I do Europe. It depends. But right now I'm not I'm raiding off. We're ending stream because it is time to get breakfast ready for my kids and start their schooling since we homeschool. But when I play Fall Guys, we usually do US East. Yeah. I mean, right now I am not playing anymore. I'm ending, like, stream is ending. I have to get off to take care of my kids and my husband who is sick. On another day, I will check on the other day to see what server I'm on. Right now, I do not know because I am raiding off. On Twitch, we raid off. Yeah, so I've been live since 6:30. It is almost 9. Ew! You got a gift sub. Yes, bye. I will be playing Fall Guys probably again. I mean, I might play it on Thursday if I don't want to play anything else on Thursday. But yeah. So, yeah, let me look to see who to raid. I wish I could raid on Twitter or on YouTube as well. I will post the link to the person I'm raiding so that if people on the YouTube side want to go and check them out, I will. Let's see. There's a ton of names that are in another language playing Fall Guys. I'm like, I don't even, probably like, some of it's Japanese, but some of it's like Korean. No, I'm gonna go, who am I following? Yes, the sub-raid.
I will sit here and say those Oriental country people, they are very extremely competitive and sweaty at any game that they're playing like that.
Yes, they are. So that's what the sub raid looks like. The pup raid is the follow raid. Let's raid. How many times? 2 times. I raided them 2 times in the last 30 days. I've not been able to raid Tactics though. So I'm going to raid over to Tactics. They are playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So yeah. Yeah, so Thursday night will be D&D along with Pub Life Simulator. Friday night will probably be RuneScape Dragon Wilds, but it depends on what our husbands want to do. Saturday, probably is going to be Phasmo with Solo and his coworker. Not sure if it'll be his coworker's wife or not. So we don't know if there will be a spot open. But it's also up to Solo to see if he wants anyone to join.
Mhm.
Yes. So, yeah. So the person I'm gonna raid, his name is Tactics Hazy, so TACTICS HAZEYTV. I need to find I want to find a code that I can do where when I hit raid, it will automatically post in the YouTube side, hey, we're raiding over to this streamer.
Mm. There should
Oh, dang
be
it.
something like that that you can do with StreamerBot or mix it up.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
There's trash just in the road. Okay.
Oh gosh, they're getting... They just ended their ads, so that's gonna be perfect timing.
Perfect time.
So yeah, so until next time, bye.
Skunk Tank, nice. But yeah, how are you doing, Faye? How's it going?